All right, here with Aaron Gordon, Mr. Nugget himself, as we're getting ready for the playoffs here. AG, what's just been, the vibe within the team now? Um, Regular season's over. Obviously, big changes at the end of that season. You get that winning streak going into the playoffs. What's just the vibe within the team like right now?
Yeah, so the vibe, I mean, we're ready. I think that's what the vibe is. We're ready. Um, regardless of who's at the helm, um, we got to just show up and do our jobs to the best of our ability. And that's what it comes down to. And we're holding each other accountable, and we're leaning on each other, and we've come together, and we understand that we all have a common goal that we're trying to reach.
A lot of guys have been talking about how this team seems really connected right now. The winning helps, of course, but how have you kind of seen you guys become more connected, or just that connectivity shine here over the last week or so?
Just the communication has increased.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really what it comes down to. Everybody's talking to each other.
Do you guys like shifting back to this underdog type role? Because it seems like people are overlooking you guys right now. They a lot of national media has their focus elsewhere. Do you guys kind of like being back in this underdog role, kind of like you were back before the championship?
Honestly, I mean, we like being the hunters.
Yeah.
I think we do. I think the national media has its own perspective on things, but I think teams around the NBA know.
Thinking back to the championship and just kind of what the soul of the team was back then, do you think this team right now has any of those same values that you guys had and that really helped carry you guys over the top that year?
Absolutely. We have a brotherhood. We're looking out for one of each other. We want to see the next man succeed. And, that's what we're doing. We're playing for each other.
You'll be guarding a lot of different guys in this series, I'm sure. But when you think about that Kawhi matchup, how do you prep for that matchup? What are you kind of thinking about going into this series, knowing you'll be guarding him a lot?
What am I thinking going into it? Well, I'm going to watch a lot of film, first and
Yeah.
foremost. Also understanding that, he's going to make some tough shots. And you can't ever take a play off with Kawhi. So Kawhi is the type of player that, even though he's so great, he does a good job of lulling you to sleep when you're on the defensive end. Because he's so kind of just like, I don't know what the word is, but just he almost has like an unassuming demeanor when he's on the court, even though he's one of their go-to guys. So, he has an unassuming demeanor, and the next thing you know, he's going crazy. You know what I mean? So it's just to always be attentive to him.
Who do you think, talking about the Nuggets specifically, is there an under the radar guy that you think is going to have a big role in this series?
I'm not entirely sure. I think the one thing about our team is we are an actual team.
Yeah.
We need everybody to step up and everybody to do what's needed for us to win.
What are your expectations for how Jokic will play in these playoffs?
Jokic is going to be Jokic, man. He's going to be Jokic, and he's the best player in the world, and I expect nothing less.
He had this quote a couple days ago where he said, "You're the one who sacrificed the most for this team." And knowing Jokic, that seems like the highest type of compliment he can give. What's kind of your just reaction to him saying that you're the one who sacrificed the most?
I think everybody has to sacrifice, in their own certain way on a team. That's the only way that you can win. Like you can win at the highest level and win a championship is everybody. If everybody has to, do their job, whatever sacrifice that may be, Jokic, maybe his sacrifice might be shoot more. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like maybe he wants to be more passive, but no, now you have to sacrifice for the team, and now you have to go get a bucket. So I think everybody has to sacrifice in their own way, and it's easy when a guy like himself is so humble and has so much humility. Then it's easy, man. He's just a stone cold leader, and great ball player and greater person.
What sticks out about the Clippers when you just think about first impressions of that matchup? They've obviously been one of the hottest teams over the second half of the season.
They're balanced. They're very balanced.
Yeah.
They have great players, a good bench, good bigs, good like 3D and wings, good coach. So they're very, very balanced team.
Gotcha. This partnership with Sachs, how did that come about, and why'd you want to team up with them?
The brand was just it was a great alignment of like performance and like fluidity and versatility, adaptability. On the court, it's like very performance based and very breathable, and then off the court, it's just super comfortable. I don't have to adjust myself at all any day, whether I'm in the studio just chilling or playing with my nephews. Like it's just like a great brand, a great product, and material is A1. So the alignment was there, the ethos was there.
Do you just have the whole Nuggets team wearing Sachs now?
Yeah, we're working on it. We're definitely working on it.
Is underwear like the new shoes? Because I feel like you're not the first professional athlete to go this route. I don't know. It seems like it's just becoming more of something that everybody's thinking about in terms of like, it's got to be, specific and tailored towards athletes.
Yeah, I think people are becoming a little bit more cognizant of what they're wearing, a little bit more mindful of what they're putting on their body. And if you care about yourself, and you would wear Sachs, that's kind of what it comes down to. There's just a level of comfortability that's unmatched.
Did you ever think you'd be an underwear model with your poster hanging up in Denver at the Park Meadows Mall?
I did not. I'm glad that it worked out, though.
Last one here. I hear the campaign was shot at one of your properties in Denver. Was that cool?
Yeah, it was awesome. We had an entire professional full-length commercial shoot right in my gym here. And that was special as well. It was a very, I guess, like intimate setting, very, very comfortable, very homey and cozy setting.